Hey everyone, it's Donna Merrill from DonnaMerrillTribe.com. And today, I'm still doing my procrastination series. Hello, Mailscope, I like that. How are you today? Um, Doing procrastination. Hey, Crazy Chris. Nice to see ya. Um, Still doing my procrastination thing. I'll be doing that all week because there's so many reasons why people procrastinate. And this one is, who do you think you are? Um, I've dealt with it. Hi, how are ya? Good to see you here. My goodness, we keep going in the same paths. I'm glad. Glad to see ya. Um, yeah, procrastination. Who do you think you are? What does that mean? Ha! I'm doing this series because I find that there's a lot of people that because of their procrastination. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to get you guys dizzy here, but I do find that so many people are just like, not going forward, hanging in there. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, even though it's getting cold outside. I don't like the cold, but I adapt. I adapt to everything. Gotta adapt, right? But yeah, procrastination, man. Who do you think you are? What do I mean by this? I mean, I started the series. This is my third one. I started on Monday, and I did fear of failure. Then we did perfection, and today I want to talk about who do you think you are? And that is something that's deep ingrained in lots and lots of people that I've spoken to. I can't move forward because, people think, who do I think I am, doing this? Well, that's crazy. Thank you for sharing. Mwah. Yes, please swipe and share and follow and give me taps and hearts and do all that stuff. And if you're on the replay, thank you for seeing me on the replay. Tap, tap, tap. I will eventually be putting all these scopes onto YouTube and then putting them all together so it's all neatly packaged. So, we could just do one whole big thing on procrastination. And the who do you think you are is real funny because lots of people are afraid to get out of their box and do something new, do something amazing or wonderful, or something that they want to do, always wanted to do, but they're afraid people are going to look at them and say, well, who do you think you are doing this? And guess what? It happens, okay? Every time we grow, and this could be in a family, this can be with your friends, this can be in business, wherever you go. Thank you for sharing on Facebook. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts. Every time we grow, there are people who are going to do this. And it's simple Psych 101, okay? You learn it when you're at your kid in school, but it's very simple. What happens is people are used to the way you are. Now, say you're in a family unit, okay? And the family unit is a bunch of crazy people and whatever. They have their faults or whatever they are, their dysfunctions, because everybody has a dysfunction in their family. So, okay, everybody's like that. But now you go out and you get yourself therapy and you do something different, or you get a new job, or you get married to someone, out of the clan or out of the structure. The rest of the family, it's like a triangle. When one person moves, everything falls apart. Okay? Now, people procrastinate sometimes because they don't want the structure to fall apart. Family, friends, colleagues, they'll see that every time you move up and do something different, the structure falls apart. Now, why does it fall apart? It falls apart because you're growing, you're changing, you're doing something, you're putting effort and action into something you're doing, okay? And there's something different. And all the people that are hanging out with you are so comfortable hanging out with you in this little spot here. This little spot. They don't want to go here. They don't want to go there. They want to stay right here. And you grow here, everything collapses, okay? And people will say, well, who do you think you are doing all this? They get that attitude. It is natural. It will happen. And you need to be prepared if you want to grow. Okay, I dealt with this with many, many of my clients over the years. Over many years, I've dealt with this when people make positive changes, with their family, their lifestyles. And it happens in business too. Okay, it really does happen in business. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing people not liking me anymore. But that's okay. Because the farther I grow in business, the more people hear, maybe where I started from, and they're still here, and they're comfortable. And now Donna did this, and this, and they think, who do I think I am? And no, it's not true. I'm just growing. And I would like to take their hands and help them too, if they want to. But I'm just growing as a human being and as a businesswoman, okay? And, hey, Joy, how are you? Joy Healy. Hey, good to see you here. Talking about procrastination and the who do you think you are factor. So anytime we grow, and let's take a family unit, okay? This is simple. Hi. A family unit is very simple, okay? Because this is very common and it happens to many, many families. You have everybody, in this triangle, right? And they all do the same thing. Say they're yelling and screaming at each other. That's the norm in the family. They yell and scream at each other. That's the way they communicate. Dad bangs on the table. This is normal to this family, okay? And all of a sudden, someone in the family says, I can't be bothered with this kind of behavior, and they start changing. They're listening to tapes, they read a book, they go to therapy, they do whatever they do. They start changing and they want to be quiet and they want to change this behavior within themselves and they don't like it around them. It's negativity coming in. They don't like this negativity. So they stop the behavior. They don't preach to the family. They don't tell anybody, hey, stop this behavior. They don't tell them anything. They just go about their own business very quietly without saying anything, changing their behavior. What happens to this? Boom, it collapses. Everybody gets mad at them. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are that now you're doing this, and that? Okay? How many times have you witnessed this either in your own family or your friends or people that you know? Okay? This is procrastination. This is why people won't move forward a lot of times deep down inside because the fact of who do you think you are. They don't want to be in that position. Whether they know it consciously or subconsciously, it stops them, and when I work with some people and I tell them, and it's deep in their subconscious, and I ask them a question, I says, if you did this, thank you for the hearts, if you did this, and that, how is your spouse going to feel? Oh my God, the guy's he's not going to want me anymore, and my mother will hate me, and my father will call me stupid, and I'm like, so what? So what? You can work that out, and we go through the process because sometimes it's so deep inside that we don't even realize it. And I can tell you it happened to me. Just dig up some family member of mine. They'll tell you, they think, who do you think you are, Donna? Because I don't do the 9 to 5. I didn't wait for retirement. I didn't become a teacher. I didn't buy into the job thing. Never did. I was the oddball. No one, and I didn't get invited to the confirmations and the weddings and all that stuff. And I'm kind of glad because I don't like those things anyway. But they don't like me. But I didn't ever say anything to them. I didn't tell them you should. I never shitted on them. I just did what I want and I'm happy with my life. And people don't like that. So who do you think you are? Don't be afraid of that because it's going to happen to some of you, okay? It's going to happen because some people have resentment. Sometimes when you make a change, okay, so don't procrastinate here. If you're making a change for the good, for the higher purpose, for the higher good, for your business, whatever it is, when you're making that change, okay, there'll be those who are going to have that attitude. Why? Really, why? I'll tell you the secret why. Because you become a mirror. A reflection, okay? People that do not move forward know that they need to move forward. Somewhere inside, they know they need to move forward. They hold back, and it's like a tension. And this is how they live, like this. People that go out of the box, that move forward, are like this, okay? Who cares what others think? Do what you want. Exactly. But a lot of people do care of what others think. And it stops them. I mean, I don't care. You don't care, right? We don't care. But there are those who do care. Those that do care and won't step out of the box for years. And but you do this stuff and you get out of your box and it's easier. It's much easier. And you can leave behind those people. But the secret here is you become a reflection of what they need to do. You become an example of what they need to do as human beings. They need to move forward. Could you imagine sitting in the same desk every day after day for like 50 years or something? I don't know how long people work these days. And just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And doing what people tell you and never having a thought for yourself, never moving forward. I mean, some people like that and that's cool. That's okay. It's good for them. That's what they like. Bless their hearts. But if you're not that kind of person, or if you want to change in any way, you need to. And you're going to be a reflection, because some people will resent you. And they'll say, who do you think you are? Doing this, this, and that. Meanwhile, you're like, hey, I'm just minding my own business here. I'm just doing stuff. I'm happy. So the trick is to not care. Don't care. You can't convince another person, well, this is why I'm doing it, because I feel happy. Don't even get into conversation. Just walk away and say, no, I am not that. Maybe in your perception I am, but I am not that. If you want to come with me, you can come. Welcome back. If you don't, that's cool. You don't want to talk to me anymore? That's cool too. So don't be afraid, okay? There's a fear there. The who do you think you are fear, I call it. So don't be afraid to move forward, and never procrastinate. Don't let that stop you from going forward. So I hope you enjoyed this little tete-a-tete we had today on procrastination. I'll be back tomorrow with more tips. I'm doing this for 5 days straight. And I think you can catch the replay. If you're on the replay, great. Give me some hearts. Share with your friends. Follow me if you like. And I'll be putting them all on YouTube. In fact, I think Monday's on YouTube right now. So thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day and do something that you really want to do. I am today. Right after this scope, I'm going out just to chill. Just look at leaves. So yeah, give yourself a gift of not procrastinating and going forward. Okay, peeps. Bye-bye.